Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be unboxing this premium Bandai HGUC Jesta Shezarr Type Team B and C. So you've seen the Team A version of this, and now we're going to be taking a look at the Team B and C version. It's going to be a little bit different. It doesn't have the big backpack. It's got some different armaments, and we've got this big giant cannon included with this now, whereas the A version, the Team A version, was 2,800 yen. This one is actually cheaper at 2,300 yen, surprisingly, but it should be pretty cool. It has this really cool capture gun and the big huge cannon, so you can't really go wrong with that. As always, guys, a huge thank you to USA Gundam Store for sponsoring the review. Check the link to USA Gundam Store there down below, as well as my coupon code there to save 10% on anything there on their site, including their selection of P-Bandai stuff there, so you can check that out if you're in the market. Let's get a look around the box. Basically just simple P-Bandai artwork here on the front with a photograph of the kit there, and then the same thing here on the side of the box. On these sides, we just got the name, the title there, and then again the same thing on this side, again with a list price of 2,300 yen for that. Not bad, as this basically is just going to be all the Jesta plus a handful of new parts. I'm not actually sure if the big gun is completely new or what that's from. Okay, yeah, right. It's from the ReZel Type C. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So we've probably just got some new, it's like the cannon from the ReZel Type C, and then we've got new parts to make like legs for it, I guess, is probably how it's going to go. So we'll get a look at the runners more closely here in a moment. There's some of the parts for that. Interesting indeed. All right, let's just find our way down to the manual first. Yeah, there we go. All right, so again, like with the Team A version, it's just a black and white simple manual here. On the bottom, there is our parts list, where we had a load of leftover parts from the Team A version. It looks like much less leftover parts for this one. A couple parts here and there, but really not a whole lot going to be left over for just wasted plastic in this kit, so that's good. On the inside here, we have the color guide, not in color, but you can see everything there in Japanese and English if you're interested in matching the official colors for this. And then it's just basically the construction of the Jesta. So as far as I know, basically the Jesta in general is not really going to be anything too much different except for just the head camera. So there's nothing really too different there. The difference with this one is going to be in the weapons. It has like the regular rifle and shield of the original Jesta, and then it has the new capture gun and of course the big cannon there, which looks like the legs of that are going to be pretty much fixed, not really going to be very movable in any way. So that's fine. It still looks pretty cool. That's the important part. So that's it for that. Let's just get a look at the runners. All right, so here's the foil sticker sheet. It's basically the same as the foil sticker sheet with the A-type, with the addition of a few more green ones on there for extra cameras for the weapons, it looks like. Once again, we have runner SB6 for our beam saber effect parts in a light clear pink, and PC001 for our polycaps here in gray. And again, we have runner HGMP1E for some hand option parts, open hands and closed fists. And then runner A here from the original Jesta, we've got 4 different colors, one clear orange part there for the visor, a bunch of dark blue for the main color, kind of medium dark blue there up at the corner for a few parts, and then a little bit lighter blue here over on the side for some lighter accents. Runner B1 would be the rest of our armor parts, as well as our shield part here. These are all in dark blue. And we've got a runner B2 as well for a copy of this half of the runner here for arms and legs and skirt parts. Runner C1, still from the original Jesta, here is just in a medium gray color for some joint parts, detail parts, more hands, and the parts for the weapons, as well as runner C2, which would be a copy of this part up here for the joints and things for the arms and legs. Runner G1 would be the first of our new parts specifically for this kit, and as you can see, it's basically the big parts for the legs of like the stand for the big cannon, and then the parts here for the capture gun as well as a new hand option part for that. And then we have runner G2, which would be this part of the runner here, and then you can see how that would fit into there. Runner F2 is these 2 parts, which I believe go on the back of the leg, so that it looks like that part is going to be a little bit different for this version, as this is a new runner for this kit. And then we also have runner F3, which, like we saw with the Team A version, is just the new parts for the head camera. And finally, in this dark bluish gray color is runner H from the HGUC ReZel Type C. So again, this would be the parts. There's a few parts here on this runner that we won't use for this kit, but it's basically the main parts there for the ReZel Type C's over-the-shoulder cannon, which is going to be now a just kind of standing cannon for this kit. So very cool. So that is it for the Team B and C version of the Shezarr Type Jagan. Very cool looking. If obviously it's going to be pretty much exactly the same as the Team A version. Sorry, I can't speak. It's type and team keeps messing me up there, but yeah, it's going to be the same as the Team A version, just with the different armaments, different equipment on there. So very cool. Looking forward to getting them together and just seeing how they look together. That should be fun. Really wondering if it would have been worth it to get a third one as well, so I can have one Team A, one Team B, and one Team C, as you need to have one with the capture gun and one with the big cannon as well. So may have to look and see about getting maybe another one of these. But anyway, let's hold that thought for the time being and wait for the review, guys. If you have any other further questions or comments, of course, feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Do check the link to the USA Gundam store there as well in the description, and I'll see you guys in the review. Bye-bye. Hey! Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to check the kit out for yourself, you can head over to USA Gundam store. Use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10. Save yourself 10%. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.